Stop texting them. Start attracting them. Do you feel like you re-putting in all the effort into your conversations with girls only to get ignored or ghosted? It can be frustrating and disheartening, especially if you're trying to build a genuine connection. But what if there's a better way? What if instead of always texting them, you could focus on attracting them and letting them come to you? In this video, we will explore why it is important to stop bombarding them with texts and start employing subtle tactics that will make them crave your attention. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our life-changing content. The power of subtlety is an often overlooked yet incredibly powerful tool. When it comes to attracting and engaging with women, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that the more you text them, the better your chances are of getting a response. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Women are naturally drawn to mystery and intrigue, and when you start bombarding their phone with text after text, you become predictable and boring. Instead, you need to use subtlety to keep them guessing and wanting more. This means not revealing all your cards right away, but rather giving them little glimpses into your life and personality that leave them intrigued and curious. By doing so, you'll create a sense of anticipation and excitement that will make them eager to engage with you on a deeper level. The importance of patience. Patience is another virtue that is often lacking in today's fast-paced world. We live in a culture that rewards instant gratification, and it's easy to become impatient when we don't get a response right away. However, when it comes to attracting women, patience is key. When you stop texting them and give them space, you show them that you respect their time and their boundaries. This will make them more likely to appreciate your attention and take an interest in getting to know you better. Additionally, by being patient, you avoid coming across as needy or desperate, which can be a major turnoff for women. Instead, you demonstrate a level of emotional maturity and self-awareness that will make you stand out from the crowd. Remember, the goal is not to bombard them with texts and force a response. It's about creating a connection that is built on mutual respect and understanding, and that takes time. Focus on your own life. One of the most important things you can do when trying to attract a woman is to focus on your own life. It is easy to get caught up in the idea of impressing her and catering to her every whim, but when you do that, you lose sight of what truly matters: living your best life. When you prioritize your own happiness and fulfillment, you become more attractive to women because you exude confidence and self. So instead of constantly texting them, invest your time and energy into your passions, hobbies, and personal growth. This will not only make you more attractive to women, but also lead to a more fulfilling life overall, whether it's taking up a new sport, learning a new skill, or spending time with friends and family. Focus on living your life to the fullest and enjoying every moment. When you do that, you become a beacon of positivity and energy that is hard to resist. So stop texting them and start living your best life. You never know who you might attract. Become a high-value man. To really understand why you shouldn't be texting them all the time, you need to first understand the concept of high value. A high-value man is someone who has a strong sense of self-worth and is confident in his abilities. He knows his worth and isn't afraid to showcase his talents and accomplishments. Being a high-value man is crucial when it comes to attracting and keeping the attention of women. When you're confident in yourself and your abilities, you become more attractive to others. On the other hand, when you're constantly seeking validation through frequent texting, you may come across as insecure or needy, which can be a turnoff for many women. Therefore, instead of focusing on how often you should text them, work on becoming a high-value man. Develop your skills, pursue your goals, and be confident in your abilities. When you do that, you'll become more attractive to women without even realizing it. So stop texting them and start working on yourself. Who knows? They may just come back around when they see how much of a catch you are. Use social cues. Social cues are an important aspect of human interaction and play a significant role in shaping our communication with others. These cues can be verbal or nonverbal and help us interpret the emotions, attitudes, and intentions of those around us. For example, facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice can all convey a lot about how someone is feeling or what they're rethinking. Using social cues effectively is crucial in conversations with women. By paying attention to their verbal and nonverbal cues, you can better understand their emotions and adjust your communication accordingly. For instance, if a woman seems disinterested or bored during a conversation, it may be a sign that you need to change the subject or wrap up the conversation. On the other hand, if she's engaged and enthusiastic, you can continue to build on that momentum. Using social cues is especially important when texting, as it is easy to misinterpret the meaning behind a message without the social context of an in-person conversation. By paying close attention to the words and phrases she uses, as well as any emojis or other visual cues, you can get a better sense of how she's feeling and what she's thinking. This can help you respond in a way that is more sensitive and empathetic, which can lead to stronger connection. So instead of constantly bombarding them with texts, pay attention to the social cues they're sending you. If they're not interested, back off. If they are interested, engage with them and take it from there. Remember, it's all about quality, not quantity, when it comes to meaningful interactions. Flirt with them in person. When you flirt with a girl in person, you create a connection that is much more meaningful than what you can achieve through constant texting. Flirting in person allows you to read her body language and facial expressions, which can give you valuable insight into whether she's interested or not. It also allows you to be more creative and spontaneous in your flirting, which can be more exciting and fun for both you and her. For example, you could compliment her in a playful way or make a joke to break the ice. You could also ask open-ended questions to keep the conversation going and learn more about her. By flirting in person, you show her that you're confident and comfortable in social situations. You're also demonstrating that you're capable of engaging in meaningful conversations and creating connections with others. This can make you more attractive to her and increase her interest in you. It also shows that you're not needy or clingy, which can be a major turnoff when communicating through text. So instead of constantly texting her, try flirting with her in person whenever you get the chance. You never know where it might lead. Just remember to be respectful and mindful of her boundaries. If she seems uncomfortable at any point, back off and give her space. Be her mystery man. Women love a man who they can't quite figure out. A man who has his own interests and hobbies and who doesn't revolve his life around her. When you're constantly texting her, she can easily figure you out and become bored. But when you're not always available and you have your own life to live, she'll be intrigued and wanting more. To be her mystery man, you need to be confident and secure in your own identity. You can't be someone you're not just to impress her. You also need to be independent and not rely on her for validation or attention. Make sure you have your own passions and hobbies that you're actively involved in. When you do this, you'll become more interesting and attractive to her because she won't be able to fully understand you, and she want to know more. Stop texting them today. So if you've been constantly texting the girl you like, and have you indeed been getting the response you want, it might be time to change your approach. Don't get me wrong, texting can be a great way to connect with someone you're interested in, but it's important to do it strategically and not constantly bombard them with messages. By following the advice I've outlined in this video, you can create a more meaningful connection with the girl you like and hopefully get the relationship to the next level. Remember, it's all about quality, not quantity when it comes to getting a woman's attention. So don't worry about how many times you text her, but rather focus on making each interaction count. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more life-changing content. Thanks for watching.